Tuesday, August 6th, 2024. Dreamvlog. So I dreamt that there was someone's house. I don't know whose house, but this house was nice and big and stuff. Later in the dream, it turned into my house, my mom's house. But anyways, in this dream, it was the same. It was someone's house. For some reason, we had a big backyard fenced off, right? With a wooden fence, normal wooden fence, right? And I think it's a symbolism of my neighborhood. But anyways, we had a big fenced backyard at this house, right? And it was our house, I think. And I'm looking over the wooden fence to the neighbors. There's a house right next to us. Then right next to the house was a trailer on the trailer parking lot, whatever. The trailer lived there next to the house. They're kind of connected. And then they were like, they weren't neighbors. They were kind of like just like letting the trailer stay there. And the trailer was staying there, right? Or they were like friends or something like that. And they were letting the trailer stay there, and they were like, you know what I mean? And then it was some old lady in the trailer, because I kept looking over, just like looking, trying to see what's up, like, you know, just kind of investigating, I guess you could say, but more just being curiosity. And then she had pepper hair, like she had grayish black hair, long grayish black hair, and she was wearing a ponytail. And the trailer, she came over to my backyard or something like that, and she was asking me if I can use a saw. She had a chainsaw thing, and I think it might not have been a chainsaw, but a regular saw, but like with the circle blades. And she was like, "Can you cut the fence?" And I'm like, "What the fuck?" But she wanted me like to make a design on top of the fence. You know how the top of fences have like cool designs and stuff. And she wanted me to do that. And she lived in a trailer. And then I was like, "All right, just bring the thing." And then she threw a fucking. It looked like she threw over. I was like, "Yeah, just throw it over my fence, and I'll grab it later." You know what I mean? Because I'm busy right now. And then she threw over what looked like a fucking leaf blower, and I was like, "What the fuck?" And then I was like, "All right," and I'll go inside, and I'm chilling. And for some reason, my mom, my sister, my whole family was at like some function or party, and they didn't invite me. They didn't invite me to some function or party or fucking, I don't know what it was. Fucking event, carnival, I don't know what it was, but there was something going on. It was like a party or something going on, and they didn't invite me. And then man. And then all of a sudden, my sister had came over or something like that, told me something and left. And I go to the room, and when I'm in the room, excuse me, I go to the room, chilling, whatever. And then I think Galaxy was in my dream, or no, I think I was sitting in the chair. Never mind, I was sitting in the chair, and then they were trying to set me up, for being gay. And then which, shit, I love females, nigga. But they were trying to set me up for being gay. I was in a chair, like, you know, there's a black chair I have in my front porch. It looked like that, but it was a different color. And they were trying to have a gay dude come over, whatever, da 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 da, and set me up. And then set me up, right? And then they were having people like watch from around the corner and around the way and this, that, and the other and da 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 da. But you know what I mean? But in real life, that's why I have a camera in my room, and I ain't doing no fucking I ain't doing nothing at all, actually. Well, with anybody, male, female, da da. I'm not fucking with no nigga like a weird shit, nigga. But anyways, they want to catch me doing something. It's gonna be with a female, nigga. You know what I mean? But yeah, I ain't doing nothing at all because I'm abstinent. But why do you think God protects me? Freaking priests go abstinent, nuns go abstinent. That's a fast. That's a sacrifice. One of the highest forms of sacrifice that you can give. That is a sacrifice for the Lord, and the Lord blesses me for it. And they see my blessings, they see my prophecies, they see it so. So, you know what I mean? You know it to be true. But anyways, they tried to set me up for being gay. And then I was sitting in a chair, and they're trying to set me up for that shit. And then they were having people in the house like watching, and then they were having people like around, like just symbolizing people watching, right? And then for some reason, I think I jumped a Galaxy's son that I seen the other day. It was either her son or it was a curly haired kid that I seen when I looked out my door. I didn't leave my room because I was staying on camera, but it was a curly haired kid. I think it was her son or whatever, in the living room with Galaxy and shit. And I dreamt of that fool. And then someone texted me. Well, was walking around I went downstairs to like a basement area, and they were playing like some game. It was like a fucking, basically symbolizing a game of a setup, right? It's like a game. I went downstairs and people were looking for like clues. People were looking for clues, and I found a tarot card or something. No, it wasn't a tarot card. I found something hanging from a spider web. The spider web was hanging like it kind of looked like a tarot card. So I grab it and I peel the spider web off. That was symbolizing my protection from Hecate, right? Going downstairs means going to the underworld, maybe, and then going downstairs and seeing a card, or it was like a piece of paper. It looked like it was on parchment paper, right? A card carved on parchment paper from Hecate. And then she knows I associate with spiders, so she left it on a spider web and the spider at the top, letting me know that I was going to be good regardless. And then and I grab it and I keep it, and it was one of the signs of the game, because they were basically looking like Blue's Clues and shit. They were looking around the house for clues, playing some like mystery game, or like, you know what I mean, like you know, those, you can't get out of this type of situation unless you what's those houses called? Not the trap houses. I want to call that a trap house, but you know those houses where you have to find clues and stuff to get out. But yeah, kind of like that, but in a real life situation of it's life or death, or you know what I mean, whatever. But anyways, she gives me the clue, and I'm cool. And then there's someone coming downstairs looking for other clues, moving things off the wall and stuff off that, like, you know what I mean. And then for some reason, I think there was two people down there, and they were at the table looking at stuff, and they seen me with the clue, right? I put it in my backpack. Then we're talking. I forgot what we were saying. I think it was Giovanni was in the dream, right? And told me Giovanni Ortiz, and he was just like working with somebody with clues against me, or some shit, or just working with clues. I don't think they were against me fully. I think they were just looking for real evidence, right? And then anyways, I go back upstairs or some shit, and someone texts me about this kid. I'm like, what the fuck? Like, they asked me, is he non-binary? I'm like, what the fuck? I'm tripping, like, what the fuck? So that means they were trying to set me up with some kid, like, on some weird ass shit. And then because someone had texted me in my dream, is he non-binary? I'm like, what the fuck? And they said it all weird in the text. I was like, what the fuck? And then that was just symbolism of a weird setup or something. They're utilizing text to set me up, but I don't text nobody but my family, right? And I had assumed in the far past they would give me false numbers and let people use their phones, etc., and try to set me up. But I don't know if that's true yet, but we'll figure it out. You know what I'm saying? That was like fucking 4 or 5 years ago when I was at my old house in West Salem. I used to assume they would switch numbers and switch phones, trying to set me up and spoof numbers, right? But I only text my family, right? So my mom, my sister, etc. No one else. No. Well, actually, that's a lie. I got a devotee that I text because he was gonna hook me up with a statue or whatever. Other than that, you know what I mean? I don't really text nobody else. And I'm not doing no illegal activity through the text or my phone, because obviously I'm hacked and they're gonna trace that shit. You know what I mean? You'd be retarded to do that shit. But and plus I made FBI reports from all my phones and devices, so they're gonna have my MAC address, my IP address, and I gave them my router fucking addresses and stuff too. When I was hacked, hella hacked. So you know what I mean? I'm not that retarded. You know what I mean? But anyways, in my dream, I go upstairs and I get that weird ass text, and I'm like, what the fuck? And I don't text back, right? And so someone's trying to use text to set me up or whatever. Someone's trying to use the devices to set me up, which I'm not doing nothing on none of my devices that's going to implement me. So, anyways, after that, I can't remember what it was. What else? I think that was the rest of the dream. If I remember anything else, I'm gonna drop it. But basically, it seems like a gay setup with fucking people trying to watch and say this, that, and the other, and then a fucking chomo setup trying to set me up with some kids or whatever, and then Hecate just pulling rank real quick, letting me know I'm gonna be good regardless because she gave me the card. And it was made out of parchment paper, nigga. That's the worst thing for you guys, nigga. I'm telling you, this shit ain't a game. I pulled protection from whoever came in my house the other day when Galaxy was here, just like that. Boom, siphoned her protection. Because stupid ass Haley wanted to talk shit. But anyways, and then she called me right before she came over, and I really don't like people here, so you know what I mean. But anyways, oh, she's protected. Well, she ain't not protected, nigga. I took her protection with a snap of a finger, so I could give whatever protection you got. Fucking, it's like me stepping on the ant, nigga. But anyways, I put the protection so I can have this dream with nothing but prayer. I didn't have to light a candle, nothing. You know what I'm saying? No candle, because I'm Fernando. Go and get it with the prophecy and get handled. But anyways, that was a dream. So stay tuned. Oh, I had to add this to my Dreamvlog video. And I talked to another practitioner that had helped me, right, with some items she sent me for free and stuff like that. So documenting that. The rest were just family members, at least on text messages, because on social media, you mean it's social media, but and on a public platform, so yeah. But yeah, I barely message people on social media. People usually just message me for services or whatever, or they on fake profiles acting dumb, trying to make it seem like they mess with me or talk to me or whatever their plots and plans and schemes are.